How do you do forward back?
Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're happen to be joining us. You're on the wrong side. So, we are going to do something most of you probably have never done with us anyway. A walking exercise or class. So this is a great class for anyone that is newer to exercise or maybe just starting over after 6-ish months or wanting to get their heart rate up but not wanting to, completely wear yourself out. So it's a lower impact, simple class. It is a step-based class, so we are going to probably mark out almost 2 miles figuratively because we're not actually going to be going anywhere. But I have my watch on it, so I will make note for you when we've hit a half a mile, and if that's enough for you, then you can stop at the half a mile. Then we'll do a mile, and if that's enough for you, you can stop there. And then I know we'll get to probably 1.5 miles. I don't know if we'll quite make the 2 miles, but I'll kind of give you that marker so that you can decide how much you want to do. If you want to do the whole 1.5 miles with us, great. If a half a mile is good enough for you right now, that's great too. If you need more of a challenge, because your heart rate will get up and you will sweat, but if you want it to be a little more challenging, you can always add hand weights. Because we will be doing some simple arm work, or even just marching with hand weights is more challenging, so that's an option. And I will give you some cues where you can take some of the moves to a higher impact, jogging instead of walking, things like that. So something for everyone. But we're going to start out marching in place. That's pretty easy. I'm going to set my watch so that I actually know when to tell you we've hit half a mile. So when you're walking, of course you want to stand up tall. You're going to be using your arms because nobody wants to walk like this.
Exactly. That's your knee.
So you want to make sure you have good posture. You want to keep your core nice and tight. You want to keep moving this whole class. So really, this class is about continuous movement. It's not going to be crazy movement, but we're not going to take a lot of breaks. Actually, we're not going to take any breaks. All right, so pick it up. If you need a drink of water, you're just going to march over to where your water is, take a drink, and march back. So the idea is to keep this beat, if you can hear it, is what you want to step to, because that will simulate your half mile or mile. If you're walking really slow, I'm going to tell you you've hit half a mile, and you're not going to be anywhere near half a mile if you're walking like this. So you have to keep that pace, and I've set it at a pretty good pace. So, enjoy. And this is something you can do anytime. Let's do a side step. So if it's raining outside, or it's too cold to go for a walk outside, or it's too hot to go for a walk outside, you can do this in your air-conditioned living room at home. So, nice side step. We do these all the time. You can add your arms if you want. I am. Lori is. I'm going to give you some arm movements to do here shortly. Get used to the leg work first. And in about 5 seconds, we're going to add those arms. So keep the side step and just add your arms up and down. Because anytime you get your arms overhead, your heart rate goes up. That's a good thing. I need to turn a light on in here.
None.
I just realized it's kind of getting dark outside, or hazy. Yes. So, try and keep this beat. If this feels too fast for you, then just shorten your range of motion. You don't have to take as wide of a step. You don't have to get your arms all the way up, but I want you to try and stay on this pace
Halfway there.
so that we'll all be hitting that mileage at the same time.
Yeah. What she said.
So bring your arms forward. And
Okay. Darn it.
yeah, I didn't really warn Lori what we were doing today, so she's like, oh, I have to read through it real quick so I know what I'm doing.
Still don't know.
Well, it's kind of hard when you just walk in and start moving.
Ten seconds.
So when we hear that 10-second marker, we're gonna go to a kick. No arms at first. So, kick. There's our music. Nice, easy kick. This doesn't have to be super intense like I usually tell you to. We'll be going back through a lot of these moves, will be repeated several times. So, once you've got the kicking down, Lori's already there, you can have that arm out. So it's opposite arm, opposite kick. Now, normally I would tell you to try and lift and reach your toes. That's not our object today. So just kick and reach.
Halfway there.
You can reach up. Oh, I just realized what song is that? See, my legs are already getting tired.
Mine are.
So, just because this is a low impact, simple workout, doesn't mean you're not gonna feel it. All right, let's count down from 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Whew. So you always want to make sure you're picking up your knees, even if they're not going up high. You don't want to be shuffling. Take a couple, catch your breath. Get a sip of water if you need it. Tighten up that core. It's gonna get hot in here, I can tell already. Have any fans in here today?
No.
All right, are we ready to add on?
What are we doing?
We're going to go to a knee lift. All of these moves that we're gonna do, we've done many, many, many times. Let's count. Oh, there's our halfway point, good. So, knee up. So we're gonna start just right here with our hands in front. We're gonna count down from 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So add your arm. So just kind of reach up, and you can either tap your knee or you can do what Lori's doing. Kind of bring your elbow to your knee. Whatever works. That one went by fast.
Because we started at
Back to that
halfway.
mark, yeah. Well, that's what I was doing when I was practicing. I guess when you're by yourself, time goes a little slower. So, when we hear that halfway point, we're just gonna walk forward and walk back. That's it for now. We're gonna add a little movement. Just make sure you don't have anything obstructing your path that you're gonna trip over. Like a cat or a dog or,
Your own feet.
yeah, well.
Halfway there.
All right, here we go. So So 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. And if you don't get the tap perfect, it's not a big deal. So for right now, you can do a clap. You can just kind of move your arms. We'll add on shortly. We're gonna add a little bicep curl when we hear that halfway point. He's talking about left foot, right foot, but I don't think we're on the
10 seconds.
same beat he is. All right, so when you hear that bell, we're just gonna add biceps. So your elbows and your top part of your arm are kind of glued to your sides. And you're just doing a bicep curl. You have little baby weights. You could be using those right now if you wanted. I like this song. You can alternate, yes, if you get bored doing the same thing.
Well, you know me right now, I'm on that opposite side thing.
Lori's been practicing her balance moves. So right brain, left brain, right side, left side. Crawl therapy, look it up. It's actually a thing. All right, we're gonna keep walking. Keep your arms still for a second. We're gonna go to triceps. So your arms are at your side. You're just gonna push back. Push, push. So your arms aren't just flailing around.
Well, mine are.
When you push them back, you should feel that muscle tighten up. Right here, that back muscle.
10 seconds.
All right, so we're going to stop our forward back movement. We're gonna march in place, get our widths together. We're gonna go back to that side step, but we're gonna add some movement.
Okay.
So we're gonna go, I'm gonna tell you, don't do it yet. You're gonna do a side step up, 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. We got it? So again, look around. Make sure you're not gonna trip over anything. So we're gonna go up in a little zigzag for 4, and then back for 4. Ready? Here we go. Up, 2, 3, 4, and back. Don't worry too much about your arms right now. You can kind of do whatever you want. Back, 2, 3, 4, up. Nice big steps if you've got the room. This is one of the only musical artists that I can stand to listen to that my daughter listens to on the radio. All right, are you ready to add some arm work?
Are we doing that already?
Well, maybe, but I want you to concentrate instead of just kind of swinging your arms. I want you to focus on kind of like you're pulling something up, up, up. So strong arms, up. Bend your elbows like you're lifting, I don't know, what would you be lifting? A bucket of water? If you lived on the prairie back on Lori's favorite show, Little House on the Prairie.
What show?
I know. That and the, what was the other one you used to watch all the time?
Waltons.
Oh yeah, the Waltons.
Hey, can't forget that.
I never watched the Waltons.
I love it.
I watched Leave It to Beaver.
That one too.
All right, let's do a couple more of these. My shoulders are getting tired.
Yep.
Let's do one more up and back.
Halfway there.
March it up. Shake out those arms. Yeah, it's amazing what repetition. So a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but some people think you have to be lifting these heavy weights, or we have had ladies that come in to work out before and they're really afraid they're gonna get these big, bulky muscles You only get that if you're lifting really heavy weights. You don't even have to use weights, but if you do a lot of the same move, it will work just the same. And you'll get those nice lean muscles. Let's add a kick. Wow! I didn't even tell her what we were doing.
I read it.
Oh, are we actually going in order?
I don't have any idea. I just assumed, I guess.
Well, I just kind of
We
lost.
did that side step diagonal.
Oh, yeah, I guess
and
we
some
are.
front kick.
I kind of lost my place. All right. If and when you're ready, go ahead and add your arms. Lori's ahead of us.
Not on purpose. I just have to do something if
Yes.
I'm doing something.
Yeah. There's a profound statement if I've ever heard one. I
If
have
my
to-
arms or my legs are moving, the other one has to move.
Okay. If I'm doing something, I have to be doing something. I'm going to remember that. All right, let's move our arms forward and back.
Yes.
All right, I'm officially feeling my first couple beads of sweat breaking out on my forehead.
Me too.
Woo! All right. A couple people that came in to the club today said they were sore, like right in this area. I'm pretty sure it's from the kicking and the knee lifts. That's where I feel it anyway. All right, let's go to butt kicks. I haven't done these in a while. So kicking up toward your butt, hence the name. So you almost kind of have to lean forward a little bit. Oh, your glasses are fogging up.
Yep.
So lean into it, tighten up your core, kick those heels up as high as you can. Don't worry, we're gonna add on. I do think I have to turn a light on though. It's starting to get really dark in here. Is that better?
I think so. I still look like a little finger.
I know, I'm not like we can tell. All right.
Halfway there.
So we're going to stay on one side for 8 counts. So I'm going to count. We're going to stay here first for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 1, 2. You got it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Ooh, we're on fire today. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to 2. Now we're gonna do 4 instead of 8. 7, 8. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to both. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I was on the wrong side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna stay on this 4 count for a few. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you guys hear Lori counting? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we go to 2? And 2 together. 2 other side.
Ah,
And 2
you
together.
did that on purpose.
I didn't. It's the same format.
Yeah.
2 this side. 2 together. 2 other side. 2 together. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wow, isn't that amazing? It's just a 2 count.
Yeah,
All right,
the
let's
two's
take it
messing me up.
Let's take it to a march.
Big time.
We had the 8 count and the 4 count.
It's when you went to 2 because then you said the 2, and so I was going back to doing the 2 on this side and 2 on this side, not doing the 2,
because
1,
we do
2.
that in our dance class sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been conditioned wrong.
Always thinking of ways to mess you guys up.
I'm telling
Oh.
you, darn it.
All right.
Now how would this be be if I didn't mess it up?
Well, it would be really boring, I can tell you that. Okay.
Gotta make sure I'm on the same foot as you before you tell me
I
something
know,
else.
before we start our next move. All right, so we're gonna go to that side step. I'm gonna step a little ahead of you
Okay, I'm good.
because we're gonna make it a double, which means 2.
Okay.
So I'll show you first, okay?
Thank you.
So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's a side step, but we're stepping to the left and to the right. 1, 2, you got it. Add your arms. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice soft knees. So you're kind of light on your feet. Pull those shoulders up and out. We're going to change our arms here shortly, but the feet are going to stay the same.
What do you make us do with the arms now?
10
Just
seconds.
go over our heads. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna go up and up. See? Piece of cake. Up and up. 8, 7,
Oh, no.
6, 5. I forgot to look at my watch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, guess what? March it out. I totally failed you guys because according to my watch, we've already done more than a mile.
I can't read
Give
mine.
or take. Now, keep in mind, this is an estimate.
Halfway there.
Most experts would agree that around 2,000 steps equals a mile.
I swear I'm trying to read where mine is and I can't tell what anything is.
Well, it's because you're bouncing up and down.
So is that
Oh, but
it?
yours doesn't count steps, does it?
No, but it does later. I mean, you have to go to a different screen.
According
But-
to mine, I'm at 2,200 steps. Now, I have short legs,
Oh, see, this is, we already did a mile point 10.
so she's about the same as me. So that whole nonsense about me telling you when we hit half a mile, you already blew past it.
Yeah, y'all did a mile already.
So if you're
Super.
still with us, good job. That went way faster than when I was doing it by myself.
Okay, so what are we doing next? The march and chest.
So grab a quick drink of water if you're gonna get a
Yes.
drink when we're marching.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Drinks only when we're marching.
And I knew I was gonna need that water.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water lately. All right, so I'm gonna get a little forward and I'll show you again first what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do a little side step. So you start together and you just kind of step out to the side. It's like a little baby lunge.
Halfway there.
So you're kind of turning your whole body into that side step. Lori's doing triceps, I was doing biceps.
Because those are my little angel wings,
Yeah,
my angel flaps.
most people's least favorite part of their arms. Keep that core nice and tight. In about 8 counts,
10 seconds.
or 10 seconds, we're gonna reach up, and I'll show you. 4, 3, 2, 1. So reach and reach, one arm at a time. Feet haven't really changed. Just reaching and reach, reach and reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach across. And you know we're gonna add these together.
Are we gonna go down?
No. No super crazy movements that some of you can't do. My goal for this class is to keep it at a point where everyone can
Halfway
finish. All right, but now we're gonna alternate. So we're gonna go up, and then across. So up, across. Up, across. Up, across. And I'll try to remember to tell you when we're at 1.5 miles.
10 seconds.
How long have we been going? That's my next question. We're at 22 minutes according to my watch. Let's do about 4 more of these. That was 1.
You're off.
I am?
Yes, that was I'm already done my ups.
Oh.
Now it's across. I kept going when you looked at your
Yes, I know. I always miss. Yeah, okay, let's do 1 more. Then we're gonna march it up. March it up.
Wait.
All right, so we are going to do that double side step again, but, because you know I always have to do that little hard burst at the very end of the workout. That side step is gonna be in a little squat. So, you're gonna come down and you're gonna go side, step, side, step. So it's the exact same thing we were doing up here, but you're just in a squat. So it's kind of a smooth movement. You're trying not to come up and down. You're staying nice and even. You can add your arms. We're not gonna do this for long because I know your legs will get tired. Four, 3, 2, 1. March it up.
10 seconds.
Thank you, Finn. We're gonna do a little back step. So it's gonna look like this. Tap, tap. So you're gonna have kind of a little bend in your knees. Otherwise, you can't really reach your toe back very far.
And it feels weird.
Little baby bend in your knees, and you're just coming back and tapping your toe. So there is a bit of control in this movement. We're gonna add that tricep pulse. Push, push, push. So everything is going back at the same time. So glue your elbows to your side so that when you push back, this muscle is nice and tight. Push, back, push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you do a front heel?
So are we curling?
We will eventually. Gotta get the feet down first.
Okay, I gotta make sure I'm on your track.
So heel tap, same thing. We're just doing the front instead of the back. So what is the opposite muscle of the tricep? The bicep. So now we have to work that muscle. So we don't have weights, or some I don't, you guys might. So you have to really focus on pretending like there's resistance. So you're not just here, you kind of have to contract like you're trying to show off your muscles. You're going, and really kind of crunch those biceps. We're almost done. Lori's counting. I was gonna say 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the knee lift. We're gonna move through these last couple minutes fast. Kind of get your heart rate up for just a couple minutes. Little spike. And when I say fast, I just mean we're not gonna stay in these moves for a long time. Some of those moves we were doing for more than a minute. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick, and I want you to kind of kick to the side, like a, is that what the Charleston, or not the Charleston, and those Vegas girls?
The little can things?
Yeah, that stand in a line and they all kick at the same time.
It's
What's that called? Huh. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. They've got their big feathery hats on.
They're no longer in Vegas.
Well, yeah, I think that's
The old showgirls.
Showgirls. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, this is a can.
Is it? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. So, for about a minute, some of you, if you can, I want you to jog.
You want to what?
Jog. Like jog. If that's not going to happen for you, I want you to make sure you are really picking up those knees and pumping your arms. And it looks kind of silly. No jumping jacks.
I'm trying to keep my heart rate up.
So jog. I didn't really burn the right path for that.
Me neither.
Me. If you can't jog, march as fast and as high as you can.
Halfway there.
I thought we were doing stretch, so I didn't even pay attention to it.
Yeah. Lori was all excited. She came over and she said, "So do we want piano music?" I said, no. We need something with a beat. She said, "For stretch?"
Yeah.
Stretch. She's
Yep.
all excited.
I thought this was going to be our deep
Brought her
stretch.
yoga socks. Wore the wrong bra.
You know how we said we were going to do a deep stretch thing?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That will be announced on Facebook shortly.
Once we get this one out there to you guys.
Yeah. All right. We've got, I'm going to tell you exactly what we're looking at so you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh yeah. We're at about 1.75 miles, somewhere around there. So we got a couple minutes. So we're going to go to that up and back again. However, we're going to add on. Not at the beginning, but just be prepared for it. So 4, 3, 2, 1, we're marching up, tap, back. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, tap. So it's pretty easy. I could do this all day long. Lori's got her little cha-cha arms going. Should have worn your fringe. So we're gonna add on, we're gonna march up, we're gonna stop and do a move. And we're gonna march back, we're gonna stop and do a different move. We're gonna see how it works. This is one I did not practice.
Hey.
I didn't get this far in my practice workout. All right, so in the next one, we're going to attempt to kick. So up, kick, 2, 3, 4, march back. Knee up, 2, 3, 4. March, 1, 2, 3, kick. 2, 3, 4, march back. Knee up, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee, 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 knee going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, kick. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do it till Lori gets it. 3, 4, kick.
I got the kick.
And we're getting closer and closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee. Up. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3,
Are we doing
4.
four?
Kick. Is Cindy here? 3, 4.
Halfway there.
3, 4. My husband thinks we're nuts. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick. 2, 3, 4. We got a couple more. Knee up. 2.
I'm on the wrong foot.
4. That's okay. 2, 3, 4. Kick. 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee. 2, 3, 4. March it up.
Bam!
That wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't too bad.
All right. What move should we do for our grand finale? I think we've done
Ooh, let's do this.
everyone. I was gonna put, you're talking about the box stuff?
Yeah,
I
just-
almost put the V stuff in there.
No, the V step, we gotta put our hands in it.
Lori wants to practice her box step. So, for those of you that haven't seen this before, we'll do it slow the first time. So we're gonna start with our right. You cross, back, step, and up. So you're basically drawing a box or a square on the floor with your feet. Music's a little slow here. We're gonna pick it up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where it gets tricky. So you kind of have to kick that little foot over. Pump your arms, it kind of makes it easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, the problem is
Now we gotta switch.
we're gonna have to do it on the left, and that's
Fun.
harder. My left side doesn't always cooperate like my right. So 4, 3. We're gonna march in place first. Last one. March it out. All right, shake it out.
Just remember, your left foot's gonna go over the right.
Now that's what my brain says. My body wants to do something else. All right. 4, 3, 2. Do we need to do it slow first?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it slow first. So cross, back, over, front. Cross, back,
Okay.
over, front. We'll do one more slow. Ready, fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this side's not too bad.
Nope.
My foot doesn't want to go quite as far over, but 1, 2, 3, 4.
My steps don't seem as large as yours.
You don't?
No, it just, I don't know, maybe it's just the way
They
I'm
look
looking
the
at
same
it.
to me.
You know, like my perspective looking down,
Yeah.
like bird's eye view. Seems like it's small.
All right, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. All right. We are going to finish with just a little bit of stretching. So our actual stepping is over. I don't think I quite hit 2 miles, but pretty close. What does yours say?
1.85.
Okay, so by the time we finish with our stretches, oh yeah, actually I'm closer because I just hit 4,000 steps. All right, so let's start with our arms. So keep marching. So we're gonna get as many miles as we can. Take your left arm forward and across, and let your right arm do the work and kind of push it across. So you should feel that all down your shoulder. Now don't be up here by your ears. Shoulders down. So you're just kind of reaching and pressing across. Couple more seconds. And switch sides. So right arm up, over, and stretch. And now is when the sweating starts.
Yeah, and my glasses are all fogged up, and I got sweat going down into my eye. What is it that when we slow down, that's when it just pours
I
out?
don't know. I don't know. Maybe we just don't notice it when we're moving around because we're creating more air. I don't know.
Could be.
Grab that wrist, pull up and over. You're still marching a little bit.
Problem is I want to go with the beat. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Anything for me to move those hips,
Yeah,
and that's me.
other side, yeah.
Oh.
All right, shake it out. All right. Bring your right heel forward. Slight bend in your knee.
10 seconds.
You can rest your hands on your thigh here and get that hamstring stretch. So keep your chin up, your chest up. Oh,
I know, this should feel good.
it does feel good.
Kind of in a naughty way, like that.
I mean, I can feel it all the way into my back, which your hamstring is that biggest muscle that supports your back. Other side, toes up. Whee. Whew. All right, a little bit wider stance. Bend forward and lean to your right. You can rest your forearm on your thigh if you want. side stretch here.
Halfway there.
And other side. I know. Alright, come back to the center, bring your head up carefully. Our heart rates got high, so we're not going to do anything or higher with our heads down, because I don't think we're quite there yet. If you can, I know this is a hard one for a lot of people, but a great stretch, if you have a chair, I think we did it in one of our videos, where you put your foot up on the chair and stretch here.
Your quadriceps.
If you can, if you have a strap or a belt, or if you can, reach your shoelaces and hold onto your foot like that. This is a great stretch. That is a big, big muscle, and we don't stretch it very often. And of course, you have to switch sides. Make sure you're holding on to something if you need to. All right, shake it out. Of course, stretch more if you need it.
This feels good too.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, there's so many different ways you can stretch. And if you, of course, we have our stretching video you can watch. And you could Google just about anything stretch-wise. So hopefully you enjoyed your walk. You officially, hi! Oh, somebody just poked their head into the garage. Love you, bye.